Hello, it's me, she from Niji Sanji D O A
Huh?
dumb of ass. Nice to meet you, and I'm joined here today
Oh, right.
with
That's my cue. Me, Miko. You're
okay.
joining Miko at the hip forever.
Um all right. Wow, we missed like 2 weeks and completely fall out of rhythm or whatever rhythm
We've
we
never
had.
had a
We
rhythm. What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Um, so today, this week, we're talking about VTuber immersion. Wow! We were supposed to talk about it the following week after episode 3, but then our dumb asses
Shut
didn't
up.
realize that
Time isn't real.
that after the week after episode 3 was Christmas, and then the week after that was New Year's, so everyone was busy. Yay! But the holidays
Time
are
isn't
over.
real. Shut up.
Everyone is back to work, and time is indeed real. As real as
No.
VTubers are. Haha. Okay, so VTuber immersion, what is it? What I don't think I need to give a definition for VTubers on VStream. Jesus Christ. So let's talk about immersion. What is immersion?
When you put something underwater.
Okay, well, yes, that is the first Google definition for it. But the second Google definition is, is deep involvement in a particular activity or interest. So it's close to, I was gonna say
It's
obsession,
metaphorically
but
putting yourself underwater.
yes, under the
The
VTuber
sea of
seas.
VTubers.
Yeah.
Get out of my head.
Okay. So I wrote down like a couple broad topics and I have a few more specific things. So we can start with broader strokes. So when people say VTuber immersion, right? Since well, we have defined immersion, but like when it applies to VTubers, usually people are talking about things like uh when when streamers will play a character or if their character has like some sort of lore or like oh if they're like a non-human species or something or like they have some sort of history, right? Or like sometimes streamers will play into that. But I think the most apparent part of immersion is definitely physical appearance, right? Obviously, you're not using, your flesh and blood face on a webcam to stream. You're using an avatar, right? Uh, which you're, how do I describe this? You're using an
What do you
avatar.
mean? I look like this. I look like this.
We can't play this game and also talk about the topic.
You're breaking my immersion, she.
That was the whole point. I don't know. I feel like we're in an awkward place since we also do stream as VTubers by the
VTubers.
definition. And then, and, but I don't think any of us have a very role play personality.
I mean, most I'll go is say I'm a dog, but then like I don't even play too much into that.
Yeah, exactly. So it's, I feel like we're in a weird uncanny valley, um, but that gives us the freedom to talk about these things. Hooray! Right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I would say the physical appearance, so character design, sonas, whatever, is definitely the biggest part in immersion, right? And when people say immersion break or whatever, they're usually referring to uh well, stuff that alludes to the idea that, oh, what, you're not a 2D anime girl, or like a face reveal or a picture of like an actual living body part or whatever. So I think
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
that's kind of the background knowledge when we say VTuber immersion or breaking immersion.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So, um, yes. So, we can talk about breaking immersion since I feel like was this a trend early some time ago? There was a thing that was going around where like every once in a while, like VTuber Twitter would be like, "Oh my God, everyone post your face reveal," that sort of thing.
Ah, yeah, that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
Yeah, it's very common on Western indie VTuber scene to like immersion break every now and again. There's not much of a what do you call it? Some people will want to play a character, but a lot of people want to be their true authentic self, and so they don't care as much when they immersion break. And I think the audience for these VTubers also don't care as much when they immersion break.
yeah,
If
exactly.
anything, they welcome it and they really want to see it because they're like, "Oh, you're so mysterious! Look at you taking off your mask."
Oh, yes, another crumb to add to my, corkboard full of red strings. Once I get
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
photos, I can geographically pinpoint your location like a normal fan.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Other times people absolutely hate immersion and everything that goes along with it. Um, oops, I opened something wrong. Okay. For example, probably the more eastern side of VTubing prefer uh absolutely no immersion break since I think I don't know. I'm basing this solely on Hololive, so take it with a grain of salt, but like I feel like definitely like Japanese VTubers play more into the like character or lore than Western streamers do. And it's probably kind of due to the fact that uh content creation within the Western space is very much associated with being authentic and being unscripted, I guess. Like, yeah. People know when you're playing a character and uh usually like fans like it more when their content creator of choice is very personal. Would you say so?
I think so. I think it's also like because content creation in the VTubing space started differently for for Eastern media than it did for the Western media. Because in the West, it started off with streaming, and streaming has always been unscripted, authentic stuff. Like it's completely unedited, right?
Yeah.
Like you might have a structure sometimes, but it's mostly unscripted. But for in the East, I think they started off with idol culture.
Oh, yeah.
Like they went from idols and then idols that stream, so there's more character like role playing there because idols are usually seen as like they always have this character archetypes that they fall into, so it's easier for fans to relate to them and like them.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Uh, Another thing with the face reveals and other immersion breaking things, uh, basically there are two arguments to it, right? One is when it's yes, it's good to break immersion. The other is no, please don't, right? So, on the side of yes, you should break immersion. People are saying like, oh, it's good because it can prevent people from being too delulu, and realizing that, oh, hey, the person behind the avatar is like a flesh human being. Right. Thanks for the reminder. Other people are like, fuck you, how dare you remind me?
I think if you want to be Delulu, even if you know that they were flesh human, it would still be a huge Delulu on your part. Because these people like to present like, oh yeah, my entire life is online. I'm always putting my life out there, but they're not. You don't know their life, and you don't even know what they act like off camera.
Oh yeah.
So you're already Delulu the moment you think you know them.
Yeah. There's also like, especially when it comes to VTubers and like just faceless creators in general, revealing your face just feels like a bad idea unless you like started creating content with your face in it. Cause
Hmm.
the thing is, it's like internet is extremely ruthless, and there was like one comment on one of the YouTube videos that I watched about these topics that was like, only VTuber fans would like find out that their Oshi is some goth girl and still be disappointed because they're so wrapped up in the appearance of their avatar that any sort of real life appearance cannot compare.
I mean, can you blame them though? Okay, so think about this. I present as this like cute dog boy. You look at me in real life, I'm clearly not. There's going to be some disappointment there.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, it's not. So like when we say people are delulu and believe that all the live 2D is real, it's like, yeah, of course they know it's not real, but like having you actively like prove that it's not real makes it bad.
Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes we want to be the Lulu, you know? We want to think that,
Yeah, like
yeah,
you want
this
to be
character is
delulu.
real. So when you say that, hey, it's not, it's kind of like, yeah, I know, you didn't have to tell me that. It's
Yeah,
like, it's kind
exactly.
of bums you out. I get that. And also, like, there's also this thing where it's like, you want to separate the character from the person sometimes, right? Because you want to say, like, oh yeah, the person is just the person behind the character. What I like is the character, not, and like the character's personality. Does that mean I like some parts of the person's personality? Probably, but not entirely, definitely.
Yeah.
Because I don't know them. I don't know the person behind the character. I only know the character.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, parasocial relationship. No.
So honestly, I think if anything, people that constantly immersion break make it seem like that their character on screen and their character off screen is exactly the same. Like it has that like under that kind of like low key suggestion that, oh yeah, I'm always the same, which makes it easier for people to fall into the delusion, and like they fall into it, they don't do this consciously, of thinking that, oh yeah, I do know this person. Like I
Oh.
don't just know the character, I know the person. I If anything, I think immersion break makes you more parasocial.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's like it's like how whenever I like a VTuber, I'll go try to look up their past life and figure out, oh hey, this is where they came from. That's cool. Now I know
Why
more
would you do
about
something taboo?
now I know more about it. Hey, it's only taboo if I say what it is. People have been act like openly saying and talking about like VTuber past lives, even though it's supposed to be taboo, but for some reason it started not being taboo, and then people just post on Twitter like openly. I don't know.
I think that's the thing, because like you don't really see it on Japanese media, like specifically Japanese media, because I don't know other how other like Western, no, Eastern media does it, but specifically in like the Japanese Twitter stuff, this is extreme taboo. Like you
Yeah.
cannot post about it saying names of the people involved at all. You have to go like beating around the bush and like somehow piece things together through mental gymnastics. Uh, but in the West, it's like becoming increasingly more common for people to talk about past lives and next lives.
Yeah.
I think it's because of that attachment to the person behind the character more than the attachment to the character. Like that feeling of like, oh, I know this person, rather than oh, I only know this character.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So they're like, no matter who they play, they're still going to be the same person to me. But I think that takes away from like a lot of VTubing aspects, you know?
Yeah. Um, yeah, especially if someone is moving on or like they're doing their next life or whatever, but the people from their past life are still following them, right? Especially if they're trying to change their content or like their their online persona character or whatever, uh it can definitely be hard to navigate that because people will be like, "Oh, well, you were the same as your past life, right? So you should act the same too," when they're trying to kind of move away from that.
Yeah. There's also like, I think Western fandom is also kind of insensitive when it comes to like they've become a lot more insensitive when it comes to past life, next life stuff. Like take a recent a graduation announcement, for example.
Hmm.
I don't know if I can say it, but we all know it. It's a very big it's a very big VTuber news. But yeah, the recent graduation announcement from one of the big companies, there were a lot of people were like, "Oh, we're just gonna see them in another company, then haha."
Yeah,
Like
and that's not the
that's
same.
very insensitive. Yeah, it's not the same. It's very insensitive.
Yeah, because yeah, because they're still graduating, so that means they're still changing their content and their persona. Even though it's the same person behind the screen, they're not playing the same character. So it's like it's still a loss. Like it's not like, oh, they're just gonna move. They're just gonna switch tables at the lunchroom. No.
Yeah, and like I feel like they don't really mourn over VTubers dying anymore. Dying, I say, graduating,
They're
same thing.
dying.
They're dying. They don't really mourn over the loss of a VTuber anymore on the Ian fandom because like they have a feeling, they keep thinking that oh they'll reappear, whatever, it's fine. Because it kind of happened twice, three times ish. It's happened a
Yeah,
few times on the
they're
Ian fandom that they moved from one big company to another big company, and so
yeah.
people are getting complacent.
Yeah, they're just accepting like, oh yeah, that's just what happened. Which is which is a definitely a logical fallacy, but I can't blame them.
And I guess it's also like how they deal with it in their own way. Like, oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'll just see them again later. I don't have to mourn. But like, no,
Opium.
you do. Yeah, it's copium. But like, no, you do.
Definitely have
You
to
should totes
mourn.
mourn.
Yes. And it's okay to be sad about it for a while. Ah, yeah, graduation. But I think the having like VTubers actually graduate is is a good thing compared to this was like way long ago compared to like Kisuna Ai. Um,
Oh, where she just keeps on going with a new person behind her.
yeah, exactly. Because it yeah, like the reason Kizuna didn't really work out is because they kept switching who was playing her, and it was like there's not really that much of a connection anymore.
It's like say Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
There was an actor that played Percy Jackson before. You still like Percy, like you read if you read the book, you still like Percy, right? You're
Uh-huh.
like, this is the character.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
And then you watch the movies, you still like Percy, even if you didn't like the person playing it. You're like, oh yeah, I still like Percy. It's Percy, and then you move on and you watch the new series, and you're like, oh, it's a different Percy. He looks different.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Percy.
Yeah, it still is Percy.
Like I feel like if they play the character well, even if it's a different reiteration of that character, it could work. But there's just with the audience of VTubers, that's not how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. My VTuber immersion is some parasocial viewing. Because that's the thing, like, since the VTubers are streamers, like, and it's unscripted, right? Like, with an actor, like, they're just acting out the lines, they're acting out the director's instructions. But with VTubers and streamers and such, it's like, it's a bit more authentic. So, even if they're given the same directions, they're like, oh, you should aim to play this type of character, right? Different actors are gonna interpret it
Interpreted it.
differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it and also like stuff like personal stories and things like that aren't gonna be the same. Like if you tell a story about how you almost died in a hurricane, but you went out to a bar to get a drink. Like the if someone else were to take over your character's like appearance and play that your character, they're not gonna have that same experience because that was a personal experience of yours. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's where VTubing is different from like actual characters. And I guess that's how Kiss and I failed because they didn't realize that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good. We're talking about VTubers.
Yeah, it's great.
For us, it's kind of different because we're not VTubers in the traditional sense. We're more like artists that just use the persona.
Oh
So
yeah.
we're not as attached to our persona as most people would think we are.
Yeah. We also we also don't actively try to um like play a character or anything. I feel like we're pretty just like it's just ourselves.
I'm just a streamer who uses a VTuber. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I think you see more of this on the West too, and that's why people are so attached to people behind the character than they are attached to the character itself.
Yeah.
Because there's also instances where people don't graduate and they just change characters. And like indie VTubers, it's exactly the same account, under a different, just under a different like.
Name.
It's not even management. It's just sometimes not even a name. It's just
Oh.
a new model. They're like, oh, I got tired of the old one, so I'll make a new one. So people are more used to like people like indie VTubers and VTubers in the West just constantly changing. I guess
Yeah.
that's why they've become more uh what do you call it, desensitized to immersion break.
Yeah. Pretty much. Um okay. Yeah, speaking of, so we're in like a different position
You can't break the immersion if you are the immersion.
where we kind of touched on this where we're less identifying with like VTuber and more just like, oh, I'm just a streamer who has a VTuber model. And so one of the videos that I watched while I was drawing the thumbnail because I was like, I gotta do some research, and I watched two videos on like why these particular video essay people did not like VTubers. One of them of which was just a bunch of nonsense, but the other was talking about how it's uh and I think this is like probably it's more specific to corporate VTubers who have to play more of a persona. But like they can't get behind the the, the cuteness.
Oh, the actually that's more of an Asian, like East Asian thing. The
Yeah, I was
selling
gonna
cuteness,
branch into
my
that
monk.
too. Oh yeah. Where so there's a phrase, cute girls doing cute things, and it's definitely born from anime like Heian, where it's like the there's not really much substance there. It's kind of like a nothing burger, but it's just cute girls doing cute things. And I can't really judge them for it because I'd watch like cute guys doing cute things. So it's like you know what I mean? It's like what's that show called again? Cool Doji Danshi Cool Play It Cool Guys.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Where
Yeah,
it's
play it cool,
like
guys. That was so good.
it's slice of life, like barely anything happens in the story. It's just dumb guys being dumb, and it's very entertaining. So I understand. I because I'm not into the cute anime girlness, I don't understand the cute girls doing cute things, but I can understand the desire for it.
Yeah, that is true. There's so many VTubers out there. You're bound to like one. There's
Yes.
as many VTubers as there are mushroom spores.
Okay, interesting analogy, but yeah.
Every day a new VTuber pops up.
Yeah, exactly. So so um yeah, so the video critique was obviously on the more mainstream, well-known streamers, VTubers. Uh and and their critique on cute girls doing cute things is also similar to how I don't enjoy a lot of those types of shows where it's a lot of reliance on um like the copy paste personality types that you see a lot in anime. Do you know what I mean?
Eh,
Like the
yeah,
list of
but it's also
dairies.
like it's tried and true, you know.
Yeah, it's tried and true. It's like that's why they do it. But it's still it's still very much a performance and it's not real. Like if you knew a real life tsundere, you would not think it's cute. You'd be pissed as yeah.
A real life tsundere is just a miscommunication trope.
Not even a trope because it's stuck within a person. So I feel like you would not want to be friends with that person. Yeah. So which is basically that was the reasoning behind why people think some VTubers are quote cringe because they act like fake anime girls, but they're an unscripted streamer. So it's a real person putting on this sort of performance, the cuteness
What
performance.
do you don't talk like this the entire time?
How old are you? I just turned 18.
Well, I want you
Oh
faster.
my.
Do you have a boyfriend? Mayo, I want you
Are you sure?
faster. Man.
Yeah.
But there's actually the same reason a lot of people don't like K-pop or J-pop is because they do a lot of like selling cuteness is how they would phrase it in China. Like
Yeah,
aegyo and kawaii stuff.
not that many. Yeah, selling cuteness, aegyo, kawaii. Chinese has sajo as a term, but growing up, I was always taught that sajo was like a bratty thing to do, like not a cute thing to
Satya?
do. Yeah, like the video, two videos that I watched, both referenced, like they both called it sajo, which is
Oh,
like
really? Because when
similar,
I was
like acting
reading
cute.
when I was reading like novels, it was called Maimeng, which is like
I
selling
know.
cuteness.
Like, no, I haven't heard that. Wild. I don't know. Take it with a grain of salt. We get our information from social media, not research papers.
I
I
mean, there is a research paper on like
Oh, on the VTubers, on the
yeah on the
Chris.
VTubers. Yeah. They do call it Maimeng.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it is Maimeng. I'll write it down for you. Where is it? Where is it?
okay. So there is also saying Sajo is to be cute, coy, cuddle up, act sweet, trying to get attention, trying to get spoiled, etc.
Maimeng, as in selling dreams. Oh, maybe actually. I wrote
Oh,
it
my
down in
mo.
the
Oh,
yeah Maimeng.
wow. I ran out of water a while ago, but that's okay. So yeah, but I was never because when I was taught definition of Sajo, I always thought it was like a bratty annoying thing. It's like throwing a tantrum. So I don't know when it turned into something cute. I don't think it's
Oh, throwing a tantrum.
yeah.
Uh, then Sajo is probably more like tsundere-ish, I guess.
Ish. No, but they call like the gamma
Or
shibashi like Sajo.
oh, really?
Yeah. That's I don't know. Because
Come
I
on,
feel like the
superstar.
definition is just different in my brain.
Maybe. I mean, we have the same. We have like a similar phrase in Thai that I've always considered to be bratty, but people it's just oh yeah, it's just selling cuteness. It's apbao is like to app is to like to fake being cute.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's definitely
It's a
that
very East
culture.
Asian thing, yeah.
Yep.
East Asia has a lot of like selling cuteness stuff.
Hmm. Yeah.
Us staying hydrated, nah, we're dry as fuck, bro. I'm gonna ascend to godhood.
My lips are like sandpaper. Borders on the selling cute bratty depends on how the person perceives it. Yeah.
I mean, some people will call people that like sell cuteness a lot, especially in front of guys, but then act completely different with a group of women as like a white lotus because they're like, oh, you're so innocent, you're so cute, but only in front of men. Hospital.
Only in front of men. The moment they're in front of their girlfriends, they're like, last night I didn't drink water and my piss was golden yellow.
You. You.
Not so cute now. Okay.
Girls don't piss. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Gross. I'm sorry. Speaking of piss, um, so as an example, I wanted to bring up like Hamaki,
Piss?
Hamaki and Norio Sensei. You know
Ah.
the Tamaki, who's the cross dressing dog YouTuber. He
He has a dog.
Yeah. I'll send a picture. I feel like you should know. They would know what I'm talking about. Actually,
Is it the one where the person behind the character is actually a woman?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Norio. So, and she's like married.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She
and
has so much fun, like playing the character of like a cross-dressing guy that's really into other
yeah,
guys.
yeah. And I was like, I feel like like Tamaki slash Norio Sensei has like a really good separation between her character and her actual self. I don't know. As in
Explain.
um like as Tamaki, right? Like she or he refers to Norio as like Norio, like separate from Tamaki. Like there's like a distinction between like people say Norio Sensei is Tamaki's like voice actor instead of like Norio Sensei
Ah,
is Tamaki, you know what I mean? So it's like it's very much a character that she's playing.
I mean that's good.
And by the way, how it relates to piss is because um
No.
no, it's not bad. So like I remember watching some clip where he was talking or he Tamaki was talking about how after some stream they had together with Yumuyoi, like they were talking together and then Yumuyoi was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And then Tamaki was like Tamaki got mad and was like, Yumui doesn't go to the bathroom. He's a virtual liver.
Tamaki taking it too far. VTubers have to go to the toilet too sometimes.
No, they don't piss. They don't shower. I mean,
Okay, that's just you.
but little did you know, I don't need to piss because I don't shower.
Huh?
Never mind. That
Huh?
was a jump in logic. Okay, anyway, um, right, back to the cute girls doing cute things thing. Uh, all right. What's your opinion on like VTubers throwing in Japanese words as like part of their cuteness?
Cringe as fuck, bro, but also like whatever.
No. It's like,
Arigato
yeah.
gozaimasu.
Oh, I thought you said
Thank you
I
very
regret.
much.
I regret.
My dog is trying to get in the stream.
Really? I thought that was just you.
Bitch.
Kinky.
It's climbing my table.
Oh no. Save yourself from yourself. I think like I'm desensitized to the Japanese or like using Japanese words as part of like VTuber culture. I guess. Like,
Actually,
yeah.
I think it's cringe when real people do it, but it's okay when VTubers do it. Go down
If you're a flesh streamer, you can't use Japanese words, even if you're Japanese.
No. I meant
Okay.
like unironic. If you use it unironically, like, oh my god, that was just so kawaii. Like, fuck off.
That's textbook, like 2010s cringy weeaboo.
Yeah. Like, Konnichiwa, what's up, everyone?
Konnichiwa,
But like
what's up?
unironically saying konnichiwa, what's up? I cannot.
Konnichiwa, what's up? Bayonara.
Bayonara.
Yeah, and when it's pronounced wrong. Yeah.
Say gets it. Say gets it.
I think like the one thing that I can't stand is the ara. The ara being thing where it's like
The eras.
the eras. I really don't like the eras. Especially when people play it up, it's like, oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. And then they get close to the
I'm
mic
not
and
gonna do it.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck off.
I'm like, fuck you. You've been training in the mirror since you were 9.
Or like the hi honey, and they're like, oh no, I'm not gonna say it. You can't make me say it.
Hi, honey. Sorry. Yeah. Error. Error. Yeah. I remember seeing some video being recommended to me where it's like, we asked 100 VTubers to give us their best RR and we ranked it on a tier list. It was like, what has the world come to? This is what we watch now. This is VTuber culture. I don't want it. Take it back. With a heavy southern era.
You want my best era. Yeah, some can be nice, but I think it's like everyone wants that big titty on Nason, so they're like, if we can't get it, we can at least get the voice. Anyway, we've strayed from the VTuber immersion.
A little. Yeah. I think it's weird because it's been like associated with big titty One when it's just like a regular phrase. I don't know. Like it's not necessarily like an One thing.
I can see Kuya saying Oh, voice actor VTubers are amazing. Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
They're crazy good. I guess that's also why people want to hear like different things said by different people, because they're like, or the same thing said by different people, so they can compare and contrast and whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So like, look at this flavor of ara.
Especially, I don't know, like Eastern content has like way more emphasis on voice acting than the West. Like if you watch like a game show with VAs, seiyus or whatever, right? They'll have like, oh, you gotta say like a charming line. We've got like a box full of like ikemen voice lines for you to say. And like you would never catch like the Tonight Show, Jimmy Fallon pulling out a box of handsome guy voice lines for like Chris Pratt to say or something. Like that's just not what would happen in the Western hemisphere.
VTubers are allowed to be cringe and say things that are more towards things you say in anime because of how we look. I mean, yeah, we're essentially, even if like any and all VTubers are all trying to be anime, even if you say you're not, you are. There's a reason we all use cartoon characters. Like we could have been a different type of like presentation. We don't have to look anime, you know that, right? But most of us look anime, and we're like, you know, we're all trying to be anime.
I think it's just a style, man. Like it's not. I don't know. You and me,
No,
I'd
because
say, for example, neither of us have a very stereotypical anime style. Yes, it's still on the realm of anime, but it's not like something you'd find animated. Does that make
yeah, but I
sense?
feel like the things that we're allowed to say, I mean, allowed in quotations,
Allowed.
the things we can say without, we can say without people cringing too hard is probably like, would probably be very different if we were say more American style cartoon.
Oh, that's true. That'd be a weird immersion break.
Yeah.
Imagine looking like Johnny Test and be like, I'll give you my best RR.
No. Or like fucking Jimmy Neutron, and then like I'm gonna give you my best RR.
Yeah. I do agree with Say though. I don't like how RR has been
Sexualized.
sexualized. Yeah. Because like yeah, it's just a normal phrase like people say in between words or as like a reaction to something.
Yeah, I don't like how it's sexualized, but at the same time, I want to hear certain characters say it.
Okay. Well, you're part of the
I'm
problem.
part. I'm part of the problem.
How dare you? Miko's turning into a dude bro as we speak.
What dude, bro? I want to hear Kuya say it. Fuck off. Kuya specifically.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought. What were you talking about? Johnny Test, Jimmy Neutron.
Oh yeah, American cartoon looking VTubers. I think it's harder for them to get away with saying like Japanese kawaii stuff.
Yeah. It was so related to sexy. Yeah, especially for people who aren't learning Japanese like a student, who only know it from other VTubers, would associate it with the sexy Une-san.
I don't think VTuber watchers, viewers even associated with sexy Anesang anymore. I'm not gonna lie. I think they just associated with being VTuber and sexy voice. That's it. Like there's no Anesan behind it anymore.
There's no Une-san?
Yeah, they'll make guys say it. There's no Anesan behind it anymore. It's just a quirky VTuber thing.
But it's still used in it's still like a sensual thing.
Oh god, why am my eye like that?
I feel like there's a lag. Hang on.
Yeah, there's always a lag. Ah, we're gone. Ah, we're back.
No, there's still a lag. I don't know why. I think like are you lagging? I'm definitely lagging.
I mean, yeah, a little bit on the. Yeah, oh, it's whatever. So long as people can hear us, fine. I think we're fine. Stop.
I can't show my face while I'm lagging. Okay. I just beat Discord. No, because it's happening to me too, and I'm not. Only Miko is subjected to Discord torture. Get down.
Does this count as immersion break? Probably.
Spinning?
Yeah. I mean, what real human can spin?
Then it'd be immersion break just to have a live 2D model. What real human has proportions like that? Yeah. Interesting podcast. Yeah. Our podcast structure is that we try to stay on topic for like an hour and then we
When do we lose
derail.
it?
When do we lose it? It's when we turn upside down. Okay.
And the funny thing about turning upside down is I do actually have a short, like, hotkey to recenter myself, but she doesn't. So
I have to
she gotta like
manually
slowly,
move
yeah.
myself. It's fine. Okay. Do you want to talk about parasocialism?
Oh yeah. Did you guys know that apparently, according to a study done by a university in China in Beijing, uh, the more parasocial you are, like the more attached you are to a certain VTuber, the less stressed you feel, especially during the pandemic stuff. So Delulu is the Salulu.
No. Just because it was in a research paper doesn't mean it's uh an ethical study.
No, the study is ethical.
Just doesn't mean that it's good advice.
Yes, there you go.
Okay. So, parasocialism. Whoa. What are the notes I wrote down for here? Oh, should we define it?
Parasocial.
At this point, does anyone not know what parasocial is?
I mean, if you're in the VTuber scene, then you're probably not. Okay, parasocial is involving or relating to a connection between a person and someone they do not know personally. So, like you and us.
Is that how it's
Nah,
defined?
it's like think of it as like a one-sided friendship.
Yes,
But
exactly.
but you don't believe that it's a one-sided friendship. You believe that it's mutual and you know everything about the other person and they're totes your friend, but no, they're not.
Yeah.
I'm making so many like expressions, but like we're showing feet right now, so
You
it
can
doesn't
turn
matter.
back around. I'm still what do you call it? Lagging for some reason. So, I don't know
Who
why.
cares?
I care. It's weird when I'm talking and stuff doesn't sync up.
Damn, she gone.
Oops.
Oh no, maid virginity.
Oh no, not the immersion break. No one can know about that.
Oh no, we're both gone.
Yeah, unfortunately you're attached to me, so
Oh, I'm attached to you. Okay.
please don't take that in a weird direction.
Yeah. We're Siamese twins. We're attached at the hip.
What?
No?
That's is that what they call Siamese twins? Or is that what they call that? Uh,
Yeah, conjoined twins, sometimes called Siamese twins.
oh, okay. Off topic, but you know that some Disney movie there's this like Siamese cat song and it's like uh awkwardly kind of alluding to Chinese people.
Yeah, it's called racism.
Okay. Uh so parasocial parasocial. What did I write down? Oh, right. Hey Miko, do you know what
Yeah.
GFE and BFE are?
What?
GFE, BFE,
No.
girlfriend experience, boyfriend experience?
Oh, that. You mean like the ASMR?
Not ASMR. It doesn't have to be ASMR related.
You mean like the thing that Korean pop stars like to sell before in the 2010s.
Is that what they did?
Yeah, there's a reason why J-pop and K-pop people can't have boyfriends and girlfriends. It's because they were like trying to sell the boyfriend girlfriend experience to their listeners.
Okay, then yes, it's the same thing, but with VTubers. And that is definitely a ticket into Parasocial Alley. Thing is, I can't say much on like girlfriend experience stuff because or boyfriend experience stuff because I don't participate in it, nor do I watch it. Um, but I don't like uh ridiculing people who do enjoy it.
I mean, so long as they know that it's not real, it's cool.
Right. As long as they have a line where it's like not taking it too far.
As long as they wake the fuck up,
Just
smell the Kool-Aid, and touch the
not
grass.
to ridicule. Oh right, on like the Gamang Shibase that video because I was looking it up while I was researching a bunch of other stuff. I was like, "All right, what did she say again specifically?" And then
Well, come
on
on, Super
yeah, and on the video, like the first comment was just like the definition of grass from Wikipedia.
You're derailing so hard.
It's still kind of related. We didn't derail too much, okay? Derailing is when we start talking about New Carnival. That would be complete derailment. But yes, parasocialism. Uh,
It's
what?
like a situationship. No, it's not.
Never say that again. I think like every streamer has some parasocial relationship. You can't go without it, and as a VTuber, you do kind of need to rely on it. As a VTuber and also as like any content creator, I'd say. Because that sort of relatability of like even though this person is a stranger in a screen, right? They're talking about stuff that I care about or like they have experiences that I can relate to and therefore I think of them like a friend, right? So there is some sort of parasocial attachment even though I know nothing about them actually. But that's how people are fans, right?
Yeah, I guess.
There's also I don't know if this is maybe this is still going on. There's like a glorification of simping culture when it comes to VTubers.
Eh. Elaborate.
Like, where instead of seeing like super chatting your Oshi as kind of a waste of money, people are like, "Whoa, dude, you're so crazy for doing that."
Oh, yeah. You get some attention when you super chat people like crazy. I can understand why it's addictive.
I'm sure.
I mean, I've been there.
Yeah. But the super chat, I don't know. I feel like if I super chatted streamers that I like get more parasocial.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like I spent money on this, so I should definitely so I should enjoy it.
There's like, okay, if you super chat enough, right? They'll definitely kind of remember you, and like that acknowledgement of your existence makes you more parasocial.
Yeah. Yeah. uh, anything else? We're running out of notes.
Nah, nah. You wanna
uh,
talk about new carnival?
oh my god, we're not derailing that much yet. Um, okay. Like, never mind. Yeah, I feel like if I talk about more specific examples, I just turn into a drama channel, and I don't want to do that. We can only talk about things broadly. Hmm. But yeah, VTuber immersion. Um, not much to take away from the stream if you were already good at putting up boundaries. I feel like a level of self-awareness is should be required if you are to be going uh if you are to become some sort of super fan.
Uh-huh.
Miko, are you okay?
Oh, you can hear that?
Yes. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. I think Miko is dying.
I just thought I would like clean my chair.
What? I'm Gamma Shibase. I don't understand what's going on. I've never had a
My sister.
boyfriend. I don't know.
It shouldn't pick up though.
It's picking
Discord.
up a lot.
Why does Discord do this to me? I was going to like quietly clean my chair.
Quietly. Why
But
now of
now
all the
it's too wet for
times?
me to sit on.
Bro. You're breaking the immersion! VTubers don't sit in chairs!
What?
Yeah, it sounds like you're cutting something with a saw.
Now my
Okay.
chair is too wet for me to sit on.
Ew. Please continue washing your chair. I'm gonna grab water.
Grab some for me. And okay, so you guys wanna talk about new carnival? If this was like what do you call it? If I was on a thing with any other person, I would probably be killed for cleaning my chair midstream. But it's okay. We're friends here. Right? You guys cleaning my chair midstream. Right? What? Ah! um I probably shouldn't have cleaned my chair right now because like I forgot it'll be too wet for me to sit on. No. I got Uh, I do have like paper towels, but like it's not gonna dry the entire chair. It's like it's a foam cleaner for like chairs and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be nice if I cleaned my chair a little bit. Yeah, I know, right? It's like my chair is clot, so like you sweat on clot, it's kind of disgusting. But it's like baked into the fucking
Oops.
upholstery foam, so I can't take it out and wash it.
Yep.
At least I clean my chair.
Are you saying I don't?
Oh, Zay says you're probably muted.
Yeah, I realized that halfway through. I'm no longer muted. Oops.
Most people don't clean their chairs.
I mean, you're right and I don't, but no one sits in my chair other than me. So,
Gross.
what? What do you mean gross? Are you still cleaning?
Kind of.
Hello?
Paper towel. I can't sit in it.
Why'd you do this to yourself? Just sit in it. Your butt will make it dry.
No.
Just rip it off, band-aid style. Cold turkey.
Anyway.
You're unshowered. Took a shower today.
My unshowered butt or she's unshowered butt? I
Neither of our
showered last
butts.
night.
Last night. Oh, I showered. I showered this morning, so that means I cleaner than you right now.
No, we're about the same cleanliness because it's only been 9 hours since I showered.
Shit. Well, it's wait. When did I shower? Oh, it's only been 7 hours since I showered. So I win.
Congratulations!
No, there's a lag again. I don't know what's happening. Okay, so are we derailing?
I don't know. We're kind of out of things to talk about in terms of VTubers. Anyone got an idea for what we should talk about next week?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. What should we talk about next week?
New Carnival.
No! Also, like, we can't derail and talk about New Carnival. I marked the stream as, like, I didn't mark the stream as mature.
We're not saying anything mature about New Carnival.
Yeah, I guess, but, like, the game itself is.
No, it's not New Carnival Bliss. It's 16 plus.
Yes, when we talk about New Carnival, we mean New Carnival Bliss specifically. Yeah, yeah. Um, topics for
Actually,
next week.
entertain the people. I need to run to the toilet.
Oh my god, okay. Uh, next week topics. Let's talk about showering. No. Piss and shit. No. Why are these your ideas, She? Why can't you think of anything better? Also, why is the lag so terrible? I don't understand. I guess while Miko is gone, I can restart again. Oop. Anyway, so um okay. Next week topic. So we did VTuber immersion. What else should we talk about? We haven't really been going in any sort of like order at all. So, hmm, would it still be VTuber related? Or it's just, yeah, it's just random. It's so unscripted, unscheduled. It's so bad. Cut on, cut on, cut on. We can talk about Genshin Impact. A brief history of Genshin Impact and why we are trapped in gacha games. Oh, we can talk about gacha just in general. What is gacha and how do I excuse myself from spending money? Or yeah, how do I let myself spend all that money? There's still a lag to it. I don't understand. This is definitely something I gotta look up later. I don't get it. Why is there a what's happening? Okay, well, um, yeah, I think gotcha is an understandable next topic. We can definitely talk a lot about that. But I don't think I don't know. We won't have that much like that much of a woke opinion. At least I don't think so. If there's any sort of uh pattern to all of our episodes so far is that they're all like I guess this one less so, but they're all kind of like um ooh hee hee haha, we've got a hot topic here to discuss about like problematic fiction and omegaverse and body positivity. It's just the struggles of gotcha. Yeah, struggles of gotcha. Or like why I abandoned my free to play player mindset. Oh no, it's definitely frozen now. Oh, it's catching up. It's still slow. Very sad. Uh, hmm. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So in our case, even though we play gotcha games, we don't play like the bigger gotcha games, you know? Like like what? Like I never played Bane Dream. Uh or Arknights. Or well, no, I've played Arknights, but I didn't stick with it.
Okay. Hi.
Oh, hello. There is a lag going on, so I don't know if you'll see it, but you can definitely see it on me.
Sorry,
Also,
it took a while.
no problem. Our next stream topic, we're thinking that it should be gotcha.
Gasha?
What do you think?
I mean, there's a lot to talk about.
We could narrow it to just like one specific game.
Do you want to start from the very beginning of how the pity system was made?
Yeah, we can go
Because
over the
pity
history.
systems weren't a thing that people made before. Pity systems did not exist.
Back in my day, we had to spend thousands on our Oshi. Because nothing was guaranteed. Oh, I hear the keyboard. I hear the research. We're turning into a history channel.
Yeah, there's like a guy that spent 70K for a Fate Grand Order character.
Yeah, I think I heard that one. I heard that story.
That's the reason we have a pity system now. Blessed be that man's soul.
Yeah, it's crazy that they did actually do that, because if that happened in the US, nobody would have given a shit. They would just be like, "Oh yeah, so what? He spent 70,000 on a character. Well, that's his fault. Gambling problem? Call your therapist." We can do I did once upon a time I wrote a script on like why New Carnival's pity system and gotcha system is extremely evil. And in it, I don't remember if these are still accurate or not, but I did try to compare like the highest rarity rates among a bunch of games that I played. Hello?
I don't even remember what he was pulling for. And they're not telling you here.
It was just a Fate uh character, right?
Yeah, it was a Fate character. I think it started with an A
I
something.
mean, doesn't matter who it was.
It's funnier to know who it was. Let's see, servant lists.
Okay. Oh my god, I had Ayakashi Romance Reborn in here.
You.
Yeah. Their SSR rate is 3%.
Yeah, for some reason you still can't get it though. That's the highest SSR rate I've seen of any game I've played.
No, A3's SSR rate is 4.64.
Wait, really?
Yeah. A3 has a high SSR rate because they don't have a pity system.
Ah.
Kind of. They have like the SR per 10 pull, that sort of thing. Like 10 pull guarantees in SR. But they don't have an SSR pity system. Unless that's changed recently, but I don't know.
They changed it in the Japanese version. They did have some kind of SSR pity system.
Oh, really?
I don't remember how many pulls though.
Oh. Yeah. I wrote down here
I
Project
think.
Sekai's 4-star rate is also 3%.
Ah shit, then the games I'm playing is
Yeah, we're just fucked, you know. Genshin's 5-star rate is 0.6. So that's how fucked we are. New Carnival is
0.6
1.6.
total?
Genshin?
Yeah, 0.6 total rate for all of the five stars.
Shit. I don't
Because
remember.
0.6 is the gacha rate up for New Carnival.
No, Gotcha's no, that's for Genshin. Genshin's 5-star rate is 0.6.
Crazy.
Yeah. New Carnival's SSR rate is 1.6, but I, I forgot if it's 1.6, but like specifically for event banners, and it's just like 1% for the normal banner. I don't remember. Or if it's the same, just overall, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wait, in Fate Grand Order FGO,
Mhm.
there's a 1% chance for the 5 stars.
Oh, okay. Oh. But they have a pity system now, right?
Yeah, there's some kind of pity system in place now that like you can use shards to buy characters or something.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I have Tears of Themis on here. Tears of Themis's SSR rate is 1.6. Twisted Wonderland SSR is 1.5. But both of these have 100 pull pity. It seems like if your SSR rate is like below 2%, like you're required to have some sort of pity, or else it's evil. Except for New Carnival, whose general banner doesn't have a pity. But no one pulls on that banner anyway, so I guess it's fine. Are you looking up?
Yeah.
Good old 0.6.
Oh wait,
Sobs. Yeah?
they introduced a new pity system in 2022 for FGO.
For FGO.
Yeah, but like before that, it was a different system.
Oh.
Basically, they didn't really have pity even after the. But yeah, there was like the story of the guy that spent way too much of the game trying to get a character, and so now everyone was like, "Ah, yeah, we should probably have pity."
Yeah, we should probably do something about that. We're earning a little too much money.
We're ruining people's lives.
Oh man, when I started this gig, I didn't expect.
Yeah, but I'm telling you though, like no one knows the pain of or no one understands RNG and probability like gacha players.
You're right.
What do you mean a 3% chance of that? That's supposed to be small?
That's nothing.
3% chance of that? That's way higher than a rate up SSR.
Wouldn't that mean they're less inclined to do whatever has a 3% chance of death? Because they'll
Yeah,
think
duh.
it has a high. Okay. Man. No one's life is more dictated by RNG.
Because
Even
like there's
yeah.
like people who are like, oh yeah, surgery procedures, but only 2% chance of that. That doesn't sound like a lot. And like RNG players will actually understand that it is a lot.
Unless it's 0.001, I'm not taking any chances. I think it's funny how we also rely so heavily on the dice roll feature of that Discord bot
Oh
to
yeah.
make our decisions.
Definitely.
Because life is a gotcha game. We're very qualified to talk about this topic.
Nah, I don't want to sit on my wet chair.
Oh my god. No, I'm out of like stuff for intimacy. I don't know what else.
You're playing New Carnival right now?
Yeah.
Bruh.
What do you mean? You're also multitasking. Also, it goes by
Yeah,
very
standing around.
sta-
Because I can't sit.
The thing with New Carnival is that it takes so little time for me to run through dailies.
Yeah, I finished it in like a few minutes.
Ooh. So, our talk about gacha, other than rates of different games and like a slight history.
History is probably a terrible way to put it because they can't find the fucking guy that pioneered. That is the cost for a pity system. The sacrifice of that man.
What? Didn't you just find it though?
No, I looked it up and it was like overall spent 70K. And I'm like, no, not overall spent. One sitting.
Oh, for that one specific banner. It's a very important distinction. Because give us 10 years and overall spent on Genshin would also be 70k. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Oh, I never checked. I'm not gonna check now, but I never checked the gacha rates for Reverse 1999. Reverse 1999 gacha rate. Okay, they have like a yeah. Their 6-star, which is the highest, is 1.5. And they also, I think they have a pity system? Yes. Okay. So yeah, are you still looking up the FGO thing?
Let's just not talk about it because I can't find it.
Yeah, don't worry.
Man spends 4,500 on Ollie banner and Dislight and still didn't get it.
Ollie banner?
And Dislight and still didn't max him. What's Dislight? Lilith Games.
This light?
I've never even heard of this game. What the
Oh,
fuck?
I've seen this one. It's a seen it floating around. I didn't know there was a gotcha on this game.
Apparently there is.
I thought this was a choose your own adventure game. What the heck? Maybe I'm confusing it with something else. Oh, wait. This light. Oh, right. They're the one who has a like they have like a Markiplier character. Right? Was that right? Was that dumb? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Very crazy. Very cool. Oh my god. Okay. I want to get back into playing Reverse 1999, but there is no character that tickles me right.
Same. I only want Tenant, and I feel like I won't get her, so. Ah, here it is here. Oh no, it's not even fucking FGO. I was looking up the wrong thing. It's Grand Blue Fantasy.
Oh, the 70K spending.
No. 70K spending is just overall of some guy in FGO who gives a shit.
What?
But it all started at Grand Blue Fantasy. Guys spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on a gacha. Didn't get the unit. Guy is pretty famous, so the outrage reached the GBF staff easily. Then
Okay.
they refunded everything and implemented a pity system in Grand Blue Fantasy. Thank you, dude.
Oh wow. Oh wow, they refunded everything? That's crazy. I didn't think they would do that. That's plenty nice of them, but it kind of sets up this. Oh, I guess now that they have the pity system, doesn't
Ah,
matter.
here it is. So the guy that Wall Street Journal wrote about on FGO, he's over his time spent playing the game, overtime, right?
Yeah.
He spent 70,000.
Yeah.
But the guy on that played Grand Blue Fantasy on one single banner dropped 6,000.
Okay, okay. And that's why you should use your money wisely.
A hunt for blonde avatar. Which blonde avatar? I need to
Blonde
know.
avatar?
Which blonde character?
Ask Nick.
Ankira. Is that? I need to judge the guy's taste.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Anchira.
Grand Blue
Oh,
Fantasy, right?
Andira. Yeah. Andira. Okay. Oh, his taste. I see. I understand now.
Oh, oh, okay. Okay. Is this the Monkey King?
No. Yes. I don't know. Guardian of the Southwest. 12 Heavenly Generals. Probably.
It's looking pretty Monkey King.
Probably designed after Monkey King. I mean, look at that cloud.
Yeah, the cloud. Okay. Well, the more you know.
Crazy. But yeah, he dropped like 6,000.
Yeah. Yep.
65 on a game in one night. Still doesn't max out his Andira. Did he even get a single copy of her?
What? He didn't max. What?
He only got one? He only got one copy after 2,276 attempts.
Oh my
God.
god. Yeah, no wonder they refunded him.
That's just sad. But yeah, here's the reason that they have a pity system in Grand Blue Fantasy.
We've derailed a lot, but I'm looking at Reverse 1999 and their skins. And there's one for Mr. Apple, and he's dressed up as like David Bowie.
What?
I don't know. Pretty crazy.
So
It's just a
it's
research
just a
session.
research session. Yeah. So what about Gacha specifically are we talking about next week?
History, some rates, comparisons. Disco Mr. Apple, yeah. Disco Mr. Apple we can talk about. I don't know. I feel like uh see the more I think about it, I don't know how long we can stretch out this topic for. We can talk about like I don't know. Maybe the pressure to sort of spend for your favorite character.
Oh, because everything is time limited.
Yeah. And like oh like if you don't put down $200, like you're not a big enough fan, like or whatever.
You didn't max out this character. How dare you? You're a
Yeah.
fake fan.
You're a fake. Exactly. And also, I guess the other end of the spectrum, like obviously people are always going to be angry at gotcha games because, luck is different for everyone. So,
Name next week's topic Gacha addiction.
gotcha addiction.
Or just simply Gacha and we talk about everything we know about Gacha and that's it.
Yeah, we're
Because
going down
there's
a
not much to
slippery
talk
slope.
about.
Yeah, we can make it. I mean, we can talk about our own experiences with gotcha.
Oh, gee. How much did I spend on New Carnival recently?
The $10 I gave you.
Don't think about it too hard.
Screaming.
You gave me 10, I spent like 13.
What? Oh my god. Oh no. Gotcha.
I mean, I got what I wanted, so.
Yeah, that's fair. I think if you're gonna start playing gotcha games, you should do it after you have an income.
Yeah, definitely.
Because playing as a free-to-play player is some of the worst experiences of my life.
I feel like if you're going to not spend, you shouldn't spend at all. Not a single drop of money in the game.
Either all or nothing.
Yeah, it's either all or nothing. Because if you spend a little bit, you'll be tempted to spend more.
I guess that's fair. I guess with me, it's just like I spend as much as I play the game. If I'm like on and off like Genshin, I will not try to spend money because I'm like if I pour money into this game and then I ignore it for like another month, then I feel like that was a waste of money. If it's new carnival, haha.
Kuya, Kuya Ray event, next event.
Oh no. Will that event be out by next week? Will we know? So we can talk about it during the podcast. When does this one end? January 25th, right? Oh no, it's still a while. Okay.
A long way to go. Holy shit. Alright. I think we should wrap things up because if we talk about gacha right now, we'll have nothing to talk about next week.
We've yes. Okay. All right. Um any closing thoughts on VTuber immersion, which was our original topic?
Do what you think is right. Do what feels fun to you. Don't shit on other people, but remember you don't know the person. You only know their character.
Yeah. There are people behind the screen. Yada
And you don't know
yada.
them.
You know.
There are people behind the screen, you do not know them. Do
Yeah.
not pretend like you do.
We're all presumed adults here, hopefully. So, and uh yeah, let's all behave maturely and respectfully. But have a grand old time. Okay. Cool.
Cool
Great.
beans.
Cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool peanuts. Have a nice day. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.